What is good with y'all boys? And today we will be watching the Greylock tapes. I've heard that the Greylock tapes is one of the scariest animal horrors on YouTube, so let's find this out.
Primary systems online. Mating sequence complete. Emergency shutdown protocols disengaged. System is offline for time code 0106. Contact technician for assistance.
Is that like an office or some sort?
Welcome to Single USA Enhanced Access Operations. Please enter your clearance credentials. Error. These credentials are not recognized. Clearance credential requirement overridden. Administrator privileges granted. Welcome back, unknown user ID. What would you like to do? Accessing archival storage form, GBA. Data extraction initiated. Data extraction, 10% complete. Data extraction, 4% complete. Data extraction, 80% complete. Data extraction, complete. All data extracted to error, no.
Alright, so this is like the intro. We can't. This is the fourth one. So that was like the intro, I think. Let's watch part 2.
Men pursue evil, it is evil that they will find.
Oh my, dude, why are you driving in the? Where are you? Dude, why are you just driving on a dark road at night? That is like the worst decision you could ever make.
Charles Spurgeon, who discussed this at length in a sermon all the way back in 1864. He said, quote, "Our adversary, the devil, goes about like a roaring lion, seeking whom
Are you
he
in
may
the
devour.
woods?
We are taught by our Lord.
That's your first mistake. Driving at night in the woods, dude. You're tweaking. I'm sorry.
What we are taught to seek or shun in prayer, we should equally pursue or avoid in action. Very warily, therefore, should we endeavor to avoid temptation, seeking to walk in the path of obedience, so that we may never be guilty of tempting the devil to tempt us.
You're in the woods. You're tweaking.
Thicket in search of the lion. We may pay dear.
What is that? Alright. Are we at like our house or like an Airbnb or something? What's going on? That's creepy. Why does it sound like screaming? Is that the wind or what, dude? Why is it so... Is that blood? Dude! Leave! Why are you just... Wait, how is there snow on the ground? It doesn't even look like there's snow on the ground. If y'all know what he just said, please comment that. Cause Buddy was speaking some. He was speaking henchman, dude. I don't even know what he was talking about. But if y'all know, let me know. They kind of look like two different cameras. And they're like two different videos or something. Yeah, these are two different videos. Because there's not that much snow on the ground. Yeah, look at that color. Yeah, those are two different cameras. A shinning spear or something like that. like something he said about Greylock and detonated or something? What? Yeah, those are definitely two different cameras. Like, this one looks newer and the other one looks older. Is that like a tape in the tree or something?
When we will come face to face with the devil himself, whether we intended to or not, dear believer. We are drawn to him by our own hearts. In Matthew chapter 15, verse 19,
just keep your brights on, bud.
It says, "For out of the heart come evil thoughts, murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, false witness, slander."
Is that blood on the ground?
There is a shadow nested deep
Why
within
are you
our
stopping?
hearts,
Keep those lights
within
on.
our
Keep those lights on.
minds,
Keep those lights
in
on.
a place most people don't even know exists
Dude,
within
just keep the lights
themselves.
on, dude. Why are you stopping?
The devil is going
No,
to
you're
call
tripping,
to those
bro.
depths,
You're
dear
tweaking.
believer.
Why are you
And
stopping?
though you may tremble before the beast, you should make it easier on yourself and accept what it is that he bestows upon you.
Bro, I closed my eyes for 10 seconds. Not even, I blinked and, bro, my heart just sank in my chest, bro. That genuinely scared me. No, stop. Dude, what is he saying? Like, at this point, I can't even hear him. It sounds like... I don't even know, dude.
Dear believers,
Alright, so... There's that tape. Let's see how long the next one is. 7 minutes. Alright, we'll watch this one and then we could do a part 2 if y'all want. Comment down below if you want a part 2.
Greetings, and welcome to the Preconditional Protocols and Orientation video system provided by Unit 13 as part of the United States Army and Project Stargate, created in partnership with Semiodyne USA. On behalf of all of us here,
At the end of the intro, didn't we see the Semiodyne USA logo? Or I swear I saw that at the beginning or at the end of the first tape.
at Unit 13, congratulations on your selection as one of our testing candidates. You likely have a lot of
Testing? No, I'm not doing that.
questions, and this video is designed to answer them all. First, let's go over some background information to provide you with the crucial context you'll need for a full understanding of what it is we're doing at Unit 13. We are sure you've heard plenty of rumors surrounding what it is that we do, but we are willing to bet that most everything you've heard is wrong. Being a highly confidential part of Project Stargate, which you've already been briefed on, Unit 13 studies a revolutionary and promising area of parapsychology.
It's not even that scary. It's just eerie. Just sank in my chest. That genuinely scared me. No, stop. It's just eerie. I'm not that scared. It's just really eerie for some reason. I don't even know.
Thought forms. If you're unfamiliar with what thought forms are, that's okay. You're in the majority. So, what are thought forms? Through the ages, occultists and spiritualists, Tibetan monks to theosophists, have exercised the creation of what is sometimes referred to as a tulpa, otherwise known as a thought form. A thought form is the manifestation of a person's will, emotion, or other deeply psychologically energized state into a semi-physical form, existing as not only an extension of the person, but as its own independent and sentient entity. Thought forms are also able to be witnessed and experienced by third parties, and are not limited solely to the person who developed them. Thought forms have been formed to serve as familiars, companions, or even friends to those who conjure them. According to key literature, thought forms...
So a thought form is like an imaginary friend, basically, but other people can see it sometimes, or something?
can be intentionally formed by a single person or multiple people, though they can be unintentionally formed as well. But they are always manifested through the deep will and focus of a person in a considerably heightened state of connectivity with their own consciousness. Traditional thought forms can vary widely in their level of influence in the real world. While they usually take physical formations eventually, their earliest stages are more apparitional in nature, with brief manifestations, though most often remaining as an unseen essence, much like a phantom or a ghost. At this phase...
Dude, what? So a thought form is like a ghost, but it doesn't...
These thought forms and ghosts are very similar in a number of ways. Individuals can make contact with them through communication devices, such as a Ouija board or through EVP sessions, while the thought form...
So it's like a paranormal, imaginary friend? Like, you look at it and his eyes is like, I created you. And then it just eats you.
They respond through moving
But,
objects,
no, for real.
manipulating electronics, or even speaking words in short phrases. Due to their striking similarities, a current theory established by Unit 13 suggests that what we know as ghosts may not be as common as we once believed. Rather than a deceased person's energy being left behind after death, it's possible, and indeed likely, that these paranormal entities are actually thought forms that are unintentionally created by those individuals that the deceased has left behind, who spend inordinate amounts of time in deeply emotional states, where their mental capacity is largely occupied by a powerful focus on the departed individual.
So basically it's like, say, my grandpa died or something, right? And I keep thinking about him, and I just like create him again, but he's a ghost?
In other words, as these are the ideal conditions from which thought forms are born, people may very well create their own ghosts and hauntings. However, as more time...
Or you could just create one if you wanted to? Dude, what?
and energy is invested into the development of the thought form, they begin to harness more influence on their environment, until eventually exhibiting a semi-permanent physical appearance, and...
Nah, turning into a human too?
in due course, becoming as tangible as a living creature. This is where Unit 13's interest comes in. We've sought to answer a very important question. Can thought forms be created in a manner that would benefit American society and help keep American citizens safe? Unfortunately...
So we're basically saying that thought forms are imaginary friends and they'll work for you. So basically it's like a robot. Like, oh, I'm gonna make a robot that helps clean the dishes or something, or do my laundry. So now you're making a thought form, which is like an imaginary ghost friend or something that can turn into a human. But what if it doesn't want to do that? What if it doesn't want to do your... What if you have poop stain? What if you have doo stains in your underwear? And thought form's like, no, I'm not doing that. Then what are you gonna do? Get mad at it? Dude's just gonna disappear.
Ultimately, the practice of intentionally creating a thought form by traditional methods would undoubtedly take years and years of developmental training. So, Project Stargate has enlisted a world-renowned authority in thought forms, a man named Dr. Bernard Hayes, to oversee a number of the operations related to Unit 13's work. His participation has been invaluable and has brought fruitful results to the project. Due to Unit 13 and Semiodyne USA's combined efforts, bringing together some of the most prestigious minds in the world, specializing in the sciences of the human consciousness, with cutting-edge technology and engineering methods, we've created a groundbreaking, proprietary invention. Introducing the Thought Form Manifester. The Thought Form Manifester is able to create truly independent and self-sustaining thought form entities from the minds of select, willing participants. Being that they come from the deepest recesses of the human mind, thought forms can appear in virtually any configuration. They could look like a person, an object,
Ugh, look at his nose. Ugh. No. He looks like that one dude from Goonies or whatever. That pirate dude, and he like, I don't remember his name, but that one dude from Goonies, y'all know what I'm talking about?
An animal, or even something
Why
as
is it
abstract as
neck
the
so
physical
long?
representation of an emotion. That being said, it's recommended to brace yourself before touring the thought form chambers, as thought forms can also take on appearances that could be considered disturbing, like a creature one might see in a
Is that a spider?
childhood nightmare. There's no reason to be afraid, however. All thought forms
Yeah, I'm gonna be afraid if the dude from Goonies is chasing me because he didn't like that I had doo-doo stains in my underwear.
are docile by nature, and while they may look or behave in a frightening manner, and though they are capable of making physical contact, they pose no threat to humans. Once your
I call Cap.
session in the thought form manifester is completed, your thought form will be securely transported directly into a containment chamber. Thought forms are unable to pass through the barrier of and will not be capable of causing you any issues.
Aren't they
There are
ghosts?
some very rare potential side effects that may result from your session. These side effects include increased tiredness, loss of balance, dizziness, insomnia, vomiting, episodes of temporary amnesia, and mild hallucinations.
Dude, I'm not doing this. Look at all them side effects. Bro, what?
These side effects, if present, will clear up within 72 hours of your session and are simply signs of your brain recalibrating to the real world. It is recommended you refrain from driving or operating heavy machinery for 72 hours after your session, even if you experience no side effects. None of these side effects should cause you any harm or overt stress, and former testing candidates who have experienced these side effects reported that they were very mild and merely a transient inconvenience. With all of that out of the way, we are looking forward to your participation with Unit 13, and your time in the thought form manifester has been scheduled. However, there are several required mind exercises as a part of this video system that must be completed prior to your scheduled date in order to prime your consciousness and ensure the highest quality results. Please enter the video cassette labeled TF2, Waking Your Subconscious, now. This is the end of this tape.
Alright. Well, I'm not doing that, first of all. And second of all, if y'all want to see a part 2 of me reacting to, let me check. If y'all want to see a part 2 of me reacting to, let's see. We'll say, tape 6. If y'all want to see a part 2, just tell me, alright? Leave a comment down below. Alright. See y'all, boys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.